100 fascinating facts about Canada. 1. Canada is the second largest country in the world by land area, covering approximately 9.98 million square kilometers. 2. It shares the longest international border with the United States, spanning over 8,891 kilometers. 3. Canada has the world's longest coastline, stretching over 202,080 kilometers along the Pacific, Atlantic, and Arctic Oceans. 4. The country is known for its stunning natural landscapes, including the Rocky Mountains, the Canadian Shield, and the Northern Tundra. 5. Canada has more lakes than any other country, with over 2 million lakes, including the Great Lakes. 6. The capital city of Canada is Ottawa, while its largest city is Toronto. 7. Canada is a multicultural nation with a diverse population. More than 200 ethnic origins are reported by Canadian citizens. 8. The official languages of Canada are English and French. 9. The majority of Canadians live within 200 kilometers of the U.S. border due to the country's vast northern wilderness. 10. Canada has a strong Indigenous population, with over 1.67 million people identifying as Indigenous, including First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. 11. Ice hockey is Canada's national winter sport, and lacrosse is its national summer sport. 12. Canada is known for its politeness, and A is often used as a friendly tag question in speech. 13. The Canadian flag, known as the maple leaf, was adopted in 1965 and features a red maple leaf or a white background with 2 red bands. 14. Canada is home to several world-famous musicians and bands, including Celine Dion, Justin Bieber, and Drake. 15. Canada has one of the world's largest economies, known for its natural resource industries, including mining, forestry, and energy production. 16. It is a major exporter of natural resources like oil, gas, minerals, and timber. 17. The Canadian dollar is the official currency of Canada, abbreviated as CAD or referred to as the loonie due to the image of a loon on the $1 coin. 18. The Alberta oil sands in Canada contain one of the largest oil reserves in the world. 19. The country is a global leader in the production of maple syrup, responsible for over 70% of the world's supply. 20. Canada's banking system is considered one of the most stable in the world. 21. Canada is home to a diverse range of wildlife, including bears, moose, beavers, and bald eagles. 22. The country is a vital habitat for several species, including the polar bear, beluga whale, and caribou. 23. Canada has many national and provincial parks, with Banff National Park in Alberta being the oldest national park in the country. 24. The Northern Lights, or Aurora Borealis, are often visible in Canada's northern regions. 25. The country is known for its commitment to environmental conservation and sustainability. 26. Canada has a publicly funded healthcare system, known as Medicare, providing universal healthcare coverage to its citizens. 27. Education in Canada is highly regarded, with a strong emphasis on quality and accessibility. 28. Canadian universities consistently rank among the top in the world, including institutions like the University of Toronto and McGill University. 29. Canada is a constitutional monarchy, with Queen Elizabeth II as the monarch, represented by the Governor-General. 30. It is a federal parliamentary democracy, with a Prime Minister as the head of government. 31. The Canadian Parliament consists of two houses, the House of Commons and the Senate. 32. Canada celebrates its National Day on July 1st, known as Canada Day, commemorating the country's confederation in 1867. 33. The country is divided into 10 provinces and 3 territories, each with its own government. 34. The Trans-Canada Highway, stretching over 7,800 kilometers, is one of the longest national highway systems in the world. 35. The Canadian Pacific Railway and Canadian National Railway were essential for transporting goods and people across the country. 36. Canada is known for its seaports, including the Port of Vancouver and the Port of Montreal, facilitating international trade. 37. The CN Tower in Toronto was once the world's tallest freestanding structure and offers panoramic views of the city. 38. Niagara Falls, shared with the United States, is one of the most famous natural wonders and a popular tourist destination. 39. Canada's Parliament Hill in Ottawa is a historic site and the centre of the country's political life. 40. The Old Town of Quebec City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reflects Canada's French colonial history. 41. Canada is known for its love of winter sports, including skiing, snowboarding, ice hockey, and curling. 42. The country has hosted the Winter Olympics twice, in Calgary in 1988 and in Vancouver in 2010. 43. The Rideau Canal in Ottawa becomes the world's largest skating rink during the winter months. 44. Insulin, a crucial hormone for diabetes treatment, was discovered by Canadian scientists Sir Frederick Banting and Charles Best. 45. The snowmobile was invented by Canadian Joseph Armand Bombardier. 46. The electric wheelchair was developed by Canadian engineer George Klein. 47. The snowplow was invented by Canadian Arthur Sickert. 48. Basketball, although invented by Dr. James Naismith in the United States, was popularized in Canada. 49. Canada is a member of various international organizations, including the United Nations, NATO, and the Commonwealth of Nations. 50. The Canada-US relationship is one of the closest and most extensive in the world, characterized by trade, defense cooperation, and cultural ties. 51. The Calgary Stampede is one of the world's largest rodeos, featuring rodeo events, exhibitions, and entertainment. 52. The Montreal International Jazz Festival is the largest jazz festival in the world. 53. The Toronto International Film Festival TIFF is one of the most prestigious film festivals globally. 54. Same-sex marriage has been legal in Canada since 2005. 55. Canada has a strong commitment to human rights and multiculturalism, with anti-discrimination laws in place 56. The legal drinking age varies by province and territory, but is typically 19 or 18 years old. 57. French is one of Canada's official languages, primarily spoken in the province of Quebec. 58. Canada has a rich Indigenous linguistic heritage, with over 70 distinct Indigenous languages. 59. English and French are both taught in schools across the country. 60. Canada's Arctic region is a focus of national sovereignty, with claims over the Northwest Passage. 61. The Arctic is of strategic importance for Canada's natural resource extraction and environmental preservation. 62. Canada's northern regions are one of the best places in the world to view the Northern Lights or Aurora Borealis. 63. The lights are caused by the interaction of solar particles with the Earth's magnetic field. 64. The Canadian Wildlife Federation is a national conservation organization dedicated to protecting wildlife and habitats. 65. It works to educate the public and promote conservation efforts across the country. 66. Over 200 languages are reported as a mother tongue in Canada, reflecting its multicultural population. 67. Punjabi and Tagalog are among the fastest growing languages in Canada due to immigration. 68. Canada is known for its historic contributions to United Nations peacekeeping missions, having participated in numerous international efforts. 69. Canada is a significant player in space exploration, known for its contributions to the Canadarm robotic arm used on the Space Shuttle and the International Space Station. 70. Canadian scientists have made significant contributions to various fields, including the discovery of insulin, the development of the cardiac pacemaker, and advancements in stem cell research. 71. Canada is home to the world's largest population of polar bears, and efforts are in place to protect this vulnerable species. 72. Baffin Island, located in Nunavut, is the largest island in Canada and the fifth largest in the world. 73. The world's first footage of a giant squid in its natural habitat was captured off the coast of Canada in 2019. 74. Canada has 48 national parks, each offering unique opportunities for outdoor exploration and wildlife observation. 75. The beaver, known for its industrious nature, is a national symbol of Canada and appears on the 5-cent coin. 76. Canada spans 6 time zones, from Newfoundland time in the east to Pacific time in the west. 77. The Bay of Fundy, located between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, experiences the world's highest tides, with a tidal range of up to 16 meters. 78. Canada has produced many successful actors and directors who have made their mark in Hollywood, including Ryan Reynolds, Rachel McAdams, and James Cameron. 79. Canada boasts numerous UNESCO World Heritage Sites, such as the historic district of Old Quebec, the Rideau Canal, and the historic district of Lunenburg. 80. Canada's coastline stretches longer than that of the United States and Mexico combined. 81. Canadian musicians and bands have had a significant influence on the global music industry, including artists like Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell, and the Tragically Hip. 82. Canada has stringent environmental regulations and sustainable practices for managing its abundant natural resources. 83. Each Canadian province and territory has an official floral emblem. For example, the prairie crocus is the official flower of Manitoba. 84. Canada has produced some of the greatest ice hockey players in history, including Wayne Gretzky, Bobby Orr, and Mario Lemieux. 85. Terry Fox, a Canadian national hero, embarked on a cross-country run to raise awareness and funds for cancer research after losing a leg to cancer. 86. The Trans Mountain Pipeline, operated by Kinder Morgan, is a major oil pipeline system in Canada. 87. Several Canadian cities have been designated UNESCO Creative Cities, including Montreal City of Design and Quebec City City of Literature. 88. The RCMP is Canada's federal police force, known for its iconic red serge uniforms and wide-brimmed hats. 89. Canada hosts numerous winter festivals, including the Quebec Winter Carnival, where the Masquet Bonhomme Carnaval reigns as the Lord of the Snow. 90. Canadian cities host vibrant cultural celebrations, such as the Calgary Stampede, Caribana in Toronto, and the Vancouver International Film Festival. 91. Canada has produced renowned authors like Margaret Atwood, Alice Munro, and Yann Martel, known for their contributions to literature. 92. Some remote Canadian villages, like Churchill, Manitoba, are known for unique wildlife encounters, such as polar bear sightings. 93. Canada offers excellent opportunities for whale watching, with the Bay of Fundy and British Columbia's coast being prime locations. 94. Canada is home to a wide range of museums, including the Royal Ontario Museum, the Canadian Museum of History, and the Royal BC Museum. 95. Molson Brewery in Montreal is one of the world's oldest breweries, founded in 1786. 96. Canada's Easter Seals organization has been supporting children with physical disabilities since 1922. 97. Inuksuks, stone structures built by Indigenous peoples, are found throughout Canada and serve as markers, symbols, and navigational aids. 98. The Canadarm2, developed by the Canadian Space Agency, is used on the International Space Station for various tasks. 99. Canada's official coat of arms features various symbols, including a lion, unicorn, and maple leaves. 100. Canadian films like The Sweet Hereafter, Alton Arjuat, The Fast Runner, and Incendies have received critical acclaim worldwide, showcasing the country's vibrant film industry.